The handstand push-up slash push-up program is a 14-minute EMOM with 8 to 12 reps of a handstand push-up or a pike handstand push-up or some version of a push-up in minute 1. Minute 2 is 12 rollouts or some version of a rollout, and minute 3 is rest. We do 5 rounds. Okay, we're going to start by showing the strict handstand push-up. This is the hardest version we're going to be doing today. We kick up onto the wall, and then you're going to touch your head to the ground. What I want you to notice is that Ed is actually touching his head to the ground in a tripod position. You can rest there, Ed. So his head isn't touching in line with his hands, it's going further through. You can actually scale this in this program by having some sort of an ab mat or some sort of a mat to limit the range of motion that you're going to work with. So we kick up, just the same, and you touch your head to this. And let's try and get as deep into the object as you can so then we can get stronger and stronger. One other thing is if you're a handstand push-up pro, make this deficit. We'll show you in the Zoom classes if you need. The next level is a pike handstand push-up, where we're in a pike position, maybe your feet are on the couch or something sturdy, and you touch your head to the ground. Once again, in that tripod position is what we want to get strong. And if you're finding that you've got 12 reps of this and it's not that hard, put your hands up on some sturdy books or something and make this deficit. Lastly, we have the push-up. So a push-up can be on the ground in a plank position with focusing on keeping our hips on posterior tilt, touch your chest to the ground, and we have straight arms at the top. If you can't do a rep on your toes, or can't do 8 reps, we're going to go to like a couch or some sort of object that we can make lower and lower as we get stronger, and we make contact with that object and keep our legs straight. The rollout is an exercise that can be done in multiple ways. We're going to firstly show you the ring version. So we're focusing on starting with our shoulders on top of the rings, and we get into a knee push-up. So we're focusing on a posterior tilt here, so we're tucking our hips under, we're not letting our lower back arch. And your goal is to roll the rings out away from you as far as you can before you lose that arch. The goal is to touch your chest to the ground, but don't lose the arch to do that. So we're holding that hollow position. 12 reps. A few other versions of this. One version is if you don't have rings, you can just walk your hands out. So we're going to hold that same position. This really challenges the core and the shoulders. We're just going to keep walking out as far as you can into a Superman position, then walk back. And each one of those would be a rep. The goal is to try and keep your arms straight if you're able to do that. Okay guys, so if you don't have a set of rings and you do have a slidey surface in your home, you can get some sliders, or if it's a hard surface like wood or tiles, you can get some clothes and put them underneath your knees. And you set up in the same position, like the knee push-up position, tuck your hips, but you actually go backwards with the knees. So it goes back as you can control your hips. And then the real challenge here is trying to bring this back in. Good job, Ed.
Fuck yeah.